September. For more information or to enroll, please visit www.alborougepress.com or call 082-379-1786. Don't miss it.
Live from Cape Town, this is the Voice of the Cape. The Voice of the Cape. The Voice of the Cape.
The Daily Guide. Boosting your business savvy.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Daily Grind on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It's of course myself, Daanyaal Matthews. Before the break, we had an interview with Adnan Basir, an independent financial advisor on all things crypto. We now, of course, move into the scheduled slot where I interview business owners, entrepreneurs on how they started, what they do, and what they sell or what they provide. And today I have Frozen Faves, the owner of Frozen Faves. That is, of course, none other than Raighaanah Waja. We are, of course, live also on Facebook and YouTube. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you, Raighaanah. How are you doing?
Wa alaikum salam, Daanyaal. I'm well, alhamdulillah. Shukran for asking.
Good day today?
Yes, it's been good up until this last minute of nerves.
There's nothing to be nervous about. It's very chill, you know what I mean? There's nothing too hectic going on. It's just about you and your business. But I'm getting a little bit too into it. There are people now on Facebook that are probably seeing all of the goodies in front of you, and they're probably wondering what the heck that is. So why don't you enlighten the listeners out there on what exactly your business is?
Okay, so we are a frozen food business, but not your ordinary frozen foods. We have specialized things and unique frozen products. Like you can see over here, I brought you some tasters.
Oh no, I didn't miss that. I I saw that immediately. But
so we stock top quality nuggets. If you taste it, you will. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. So we've got the nuggets, different patties available. You can see over here is we do dim sum. Dim sum is basically an Asian product which gets a filling inside.
Yeah,
which is
pot stickers,
dumplings, wontons, steam buns, spring rolls. So we've got actually quite a big variety of nearly 200 products.
That's very interesting. First of all, you bring the pot stickers, one of the first things I also noticed. The other things, usually at frozen food stores, they usually stock some of these items. However, the pot stickers is very interesting because a lot of people in our community that maybe sell frozen samosas or things of that nature would ever stock that, because it's not really something, how would I say it, it's not really utilized much in our community. I mean, you don't go to auntie's house on the evening and then you see some pot stickers and she tells you, yeah, try some of my pot stickers. That's not happening. But you stock it, and you said you stock over almost 200 or over 200 products.
Yes, so with the pot stickers, or how I try to operate is, if anything is trending, so currently anything Korean is trending, so I try to incorporate things that people are looking for, trying to taste. Obviously have it as an halal option, because a lot of the places don't offer halal. So yeah, we've got a full range of dim sum that is free halal. And then yeah, so that's basically the dim sum story and of our other products.
No, it's very interesting you mentioned that, because I was also going to get into that. A lot of people, or a lot of stores that sell frozen pot stickers or dim sums or whatever the heck you want to call it, dumplings, any which way, they not usually allow friendly, particularly because the country of origin, that being of course the Asiatic region, pork is often utilized quite extensively.
Definitely.
The way we use chicken is basically how they use pork in essence. So you stocking it makes it one of the few places you can actually get an halal option for pot stickers, correct?
Correct.
So tell me now, when you started, what actually motivated you to actually start this entire business? And you did tell me before the break started in COVID, so that makes it even more interesting as to why you began it in such a hectic time.
Yes, in 2020, I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My parents have their own business, my siblings have their own business, and with COVID, everything was shut down. And we all basically had to think of something, how we going to go forward. And also my husband, he was working at the time, but with the economic state, you can't operate with one salary. So I had maybe 2 other business ventures before this, which went well, alhamdulillah. But I think I found my niche after that. So I didn't give up until I found something that actually worked. And because we needed to work as a team, my husband, myself, I had to find something, and I was basically did research, like what is it that everybody needs? And so that is food. No one doesn't need food. And then also as a mom of 3 kids, wife, something that's easy, convenient, quick.
Yes.
So we can see to all the other million things that we need to do. So I thought of this. So my main range is, or aim of my business is convenience, something that is quick, easy for mommies to do when they come from a long day of work and they have to see to everything else. So alhamdulillah, the idea worked, and here we are 2 years later.
Alhamdulillah. I like how you mentioned there's 3 things that intrigued me about what you said there. The first thing was, of course, the family aspect. You mentioned how it's basically in your blood, I guess, that you would engage in entrepreneurship. And I see, and the people that can't see, because they can't see it on the Facebook Live, but your sister-in-law is here, Raighaanah. Yes, I actually thought when I heard that Raighaanah, and Raighaanah, if you're wondering, is the owner or one of the owners of Obsession. So that's probably why you recognize the name. So I thought that Raighaanah, maybe they had a little bit of a naming fund there, but apparently your sister-in-laws. So alhamdulillah, that worked out. But it's interesting that you mentioned 2 interesting things for me. The first one, of course, was the family aspect and how family plays a role in your business and how you recognize the need for yourself, because you mentioned there how you're a mother yourself and you wanted to make something quick for the kids, and that brought you to frozen foods, and then you utilized that to make your own niche. But the other thing that also intrigued me was that you actually have a history of engaging in entrepreneurship, which is interesting because a lot of the people that get on here are first-time entrepreneurs in the sense that this is the first business that they actually operate. So they're kind of naive in regards to how things are actually supposed to work. But you, not only has your family engaged in entrepreneurship, so you've learned a few tricks of the trade from your family, but you also engage with it yourself. You've had some troubles, but alhamdulillah, you found your niche. And I must say, you found something absolutely divine. It looks liquor. I don't just say that, by the way. I would never call some horses that don't look liquor. Trust me. I have standards to upkeep. You don't look like me eating healthy choices, that's for sure. But unfortunately, we actually have to now break a little for Ishai. When we come back, it's more of the daily grind, and we're going to get into a little bit more of the products that you have, having you explain it to us a little bit more. We're going to have a camera close-up so we can see everything. But I'm talking a little bit too much. Let's go for a break. When we come back, it's more of the daily grind, so stay tuned.
Kap op die kar se deel my broer.
No worries. At House of Rad, we put tracking devices for vehicles, boats, monitoring your vehicle on your cell phone, live viewing online for only 99 Rand per month.
Ja,
my bro. House of Rad, opposite Athlone Stadium. Call us on 021 637 9024.
Your one-stop car security and sound shop. Spice Mecca's newly packaged spices, categorized by spicy orange, exotic red, natural green, and magical purple. Use our blends and seasonings, masalas, herbs, or pure ground and whole spices to create another unforgettable taste experience. Choose your color, choose your number. We have your taste. So come on, do it the Spice Mecca way, the cook easy way.
Join Suburban Travel and Tours' new epic 7-city Turkey 5-star tour to Cappadocia, Konya, Antalya, Pamukkale, Ertugrul Gazi in Sogat, Bursa and Istanbul. From 18,999 per person sharing. Package exclude all flights and insurance. It includes 5-star hotels, meals, tours, tour leaders, guides, and lots of culture, fun, shopping, and much more. T's and C's apply. Call 071 312 852. Come as a stranger, leave as a friend. Departing on the 7th of September and 4th of October. Book and pay before the end of August and get 2 extra free days on the October tour.
This Muharram, reap the rewards of the blessed month by giving your zakat and sadaqah. Your donations can be the lifeline for millions suffering in poverty and can help provide clean water, food, shelter, medical care and much more to those in need. Visit muslimhands.org.za to donate today or call us on 021 633 6413 for more information. Muslim Hands, united for the needy.
Live from Cape Town, this is the Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق. من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. صدق الله العظيم.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
اللهم صل على محمد وبارك وسلم. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا الشمس كورت وإذا النجوم انكدرت وإذا الجبال سيرت وإذا العشار عطلت وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت وإذا الصحف نشرت وإذا السماء كشطت وإذا الجحيم سعرت وإذا الجنة أزلفت علمت نفس ما أحضرت فلا أقسم بالخنس الجوار الكنس والليل إذا عسعس والصبح إذا تنفس إنه لقول رسول كريم ذي قوة عند ذي العرش مكين مطاع ثم أمين وما صاحبكم بمجنون ولقد رآه بالأفق المبين وما هو على الغيب بضنين وما هو بقول شيطان رجيم فأين تذهبون إن هو إلا ذكر للعالمين لمن شاء منكم أن يستقيم وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله رب العالمين. صدق الله العظيم.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station. 91.3 M and 95.8 FM stereo.
Your health is your wealth, and at To Your Health, we provide our clients with professional and clinical health services. We stock a wide range of health products, so whatever your health issue, we have the natural product for you. At To Your Health, we also do blood analysis, which helps to enhance and improve your health. We pride ourselves with excellent and competitive prices. Quality natural products. Phone us today for a free consultation with Ashraf Bandika on 021 671 2469. We are conveniently situated at Kenilworth Centre and open 7 days a week.
Balmoral, the fresh way.
Hot deals now on. Golden Yolk eggs, R49.99 XL 30s. Henty's assorted juices, R29.99 per 3 litre. 4 avos and a punnet for only R20. Pineapples, R5.99 each. Bananas, R9.99 per packet. This and other great specials. Visit us in our Woodstock store or shop online at www.balmoral.online.
Balmoral, the fresh way.
Come on, baby, come on. Ja, dat weer die staten, man.
Daai is die staten, daai is die.
Sê die precies die staten. Maar dat hy wil net slim wees. Nou sê vir my, waar in die grote Kaap gaan ons nou 'n battery kry?
Universal Motors in New Woodlands, Highlands Drive.
Okay.
Het jy airtime?
But of course I got it.
021-374-1082.
As 'n klaar 9 o'clock.
Yeah, now they open from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m.
Nou let go. Ek het jou gesê,
Alpha Bodyworks Collision Repair Center and Alpha Express Auto. Leaders in collision repairs to all types of vehicles. Backed by all major insurers and vehicle manufacturers, including VW, Audi and Toyota. Using the latest technology and decades of industry experience, we at Alpha Bodyworks are renowned for quality and excellent service. Not insured? We offer special rates for all non-insured clients with 21 courtesy vehicles and a 24-hour recovery service. Trust Alpha Bodyworks to bring you peace of mind. Contact Alpha Bodyworks today. Call 021-691-9333 or 5 or visit www.alphabodyworks.co.za. Alpha Bodyworks Collision Repair Center. Steps above the rest.
There's something special about Chigro Food Market, hence the reason I shop there. I love cooking so much. Shopping at Chigro Food Market makes you feel at home. You're not just a customer, you're part of the family. Cooking up a storm with fresh chicken, frozen vegetables, or something from a butchery is extraordinary. Chigro Food Market does the extra mile to source only the best quality. Wholesale and retail direct to the public. Visit us in Clip Road, Grassy Park, Party Street, Mitchell's Plain, at Connaught Road, Parow.
Live from Cape Town, this is the voice of the Cape. The voice of the Cape. The voice of the Cape.
The Daily Grind. Boosting your business savvy.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. Once again on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Before break, I had Raighaanah Waja on, and she's again disappeared all. And we also live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you want that, catch that there, so you can see everything live. During the break, I had a little bit of the product. A couple of people in the building as well. Mr. Funded Lily told me it's absolutely liquor. He wants to take it all home, but for all that, I've already claimed it as mine. So you're gonna have to pay me for that. Anyway, now before the break, I was making mention of your family in regards to how they also engaged with entrepreneurship, how you've engaged with entrepreneurship even before COVID, before you even started this business, and you basically got the idea for this business out of your own need. I mean, you are a mother, want to make things quick and quick and good, and alhamdulillah, this is what you came up with. Now, for the people now watching, explain to us exactly what we have in front of us right now.
Okay, so I brought a little bit literally of everything. So what you had was, it's a panko crusted prawn, our chicken samosa, that is a corn dog, and that is spiced Cajun nuggets.
Yeah, very spicy. I've just add that for those that don't think it's that spicy, because sometimes people say things are spicy. It's like, it's just a mild taste, a mild spice. But no, my mouth is still burning.
Mild. I think you added, we have our own jalapeno sauce here as well. Yes. And you added the two. So maybe that's why you're getting the extra spicy.
I can still taste it.
But the nuggets are so good. They are a really good quality. And when you taste them, if you know, you know. So I'm just going to leave that with
leave
you.
it at that.
And then over here, we've got a homemade chicken tikka pizza. We have them in a few flavors. So they're ready-made. You just need to reheat them in your oven or your air fryer, and they are good to go. There is the plain nuggets just for you, Daanyaal, because you can't handle the heat. And then and then over here we've got a patty. This is called the grand chicken patty.
The grand chicken patty.
Grand chicken patty. Again, if you know, you know. So we've got quite a nice range of patty. This is a fillet, so it's not processed. We also have the infamous spice Cajun patties. And then we've got some kiddies burgers as well. And then also just to touch on the other things that we do have. So we do pastas, lasagnas, subs. We do a range of savories. Then we have a range of seafood, calamaris, which are so good. And then also all these quick air fryer. I know everyone has an air fryer nowadays.
Yes.
So we've got like probably 2 freezers with things that can all go in the air fryer.
Wow.
So quick and no dirty ovens and oils is needed. So they're all air fryer friendly. And then if you do follow us on Instagram, there is the things that are trending. So like mozzarella sticks, if you like the cheesy business, we've got the jalapeno poppers, which is a Mexican food with a filling inside. Just to mention a few, and we've got actually quite a nice range of different corn dogs as well.
Very interesting. I have a question in regards to this. There are a couple of questions that's coming through on the WhatsApp and the Facebook, but I'm gonna ask them a little bit later. The question I have for you though is in regards to your startup, because you had businesses before this, and I'm assuming they weren't really in this market. Given by how you said this, you found your niche and you started in COVID. You realized you actually had to get more money now because of the economy and all of that kind of stuff. What were some of the hardships that went into that? Because now you're basically coming from a different field. Of course, you have the support of your family and the insight into entrepreneurship and how to deal with the books and all of that. But I mean, this is a completely new avenue for you. How did that all work out for you?
So, really, we didn't have anything to start up with. Really, I literally went to my husband and I told him I have this idea, and can you borrow me your credit card? That is how it went. If he was here, he would tell you that's how it went. And he basically trusted me because this is what he says. Because of our entrepreneurial background. And he saw us in the shops, back in the day. And so because he knows our family, he said, okay, yeah, my darling, take my credit card.
So it all began with your husband's credit card. Alhamdulillah, that's a word for all the wives out there. Again, the views expressed in this program are not the views of the Voice of the Cape and its management, just to cover myself with that. But that also now, that's a little bit interesting there. But I wanted to know, like, when you started, of course, you began in your industry, you had your husband's credit card, and you had an idea of what you wanted to do. You found a niche because you basically solved your own problem first in regards to frozen food, something quick, easy, and delicious. But in that respect, then there are obviously months or days where things just don't go well. I mean, especially in the beginning, when you're just starting out, it's very hard to get customers to come in, to trust you. You know how people are. If you're not one of the regular people that they get samosas from, they can have a really hard time trusting whether or not your samosas are that great. Because in our community, everything works off in terms of samosas and things of that nature with word of mouth. That's basically how people find you. And I wanted to know how you actually overcame those kind of hurdles. But also, what motivates you to keep going? I'm asking this too because you've had businesses in the past. So you've already experienced the highs and the lows of entrepreneurship before you even engaged with this project. And I wanted to know what actually motivated you to continue going in entrepreneurship.
Literally, growing up with my parents, we've seen good times and we've seen really hard times, and I can thank Allah for giving me them as my parents because they've never given up. There wasn't a day that we could say, oh, we never had, or it was they worked hard. They never ever gave up, and I think I carry that with me now. Even my daughter who's 10, she's so into this entrepreneur now. So, alhamdulillah, because of growing up with that and them being the best role models and showing us to never give up, even in the toughest times. So I carry that with me. So there will be days where there is no sales, but we just wait and we still work and we try to market, even if it's quiet and you feel, oh, I don't feel like it, there's no money. We still work on, we still push through, and they will come. Somebody rings the bell again.
That's really interesting. That's very, very interesting, actually. You see, usually when people come on board onto the show and they talk about their family usually plays a role in terms of support at that venture. We don't usually get people that come on that can say, you know, our family's engaged in entrepreneurship all the time, because that kind of creates a reality where you don't really have to rely upon yourself all the time to figure things out, because you already know people that have figured it out already. Yes. But also one thing that really intrigued me about what you said was in relation to the upbringing you had, because you mentioned there the hard-working nature of your mother and father, and how basically they instill that work ethic in you to never give up, to keep on going. So alhamdulillah, I think that's really, really powerful, because that just shows how entrepreneurship not only can empower yourself, because it empowers you to make it your own income, you know, and to go out there and try to achieve your own goals and achieve your own dreams, but also it encouraged your parents engaging it, encourage you to continue with it, and your family to engage with it. And of course, your brother is married to Raighaanah, correct? Yes. So you guys already have a whole thing going there.
Yes, literally. A whole family of businesses.
A whole dynasty of businesses. Alhamdulillah. But that also now brings me into my next question. Now, because the show is kind of really short today, unfortunately, I have to put this question in now. Usually I ask this question at the end of the show, but since we don't have that much time, I wanted to ask you, you only started in 2020, it's been 2 years now, and you've gotten this far, alhamdulillah, over 200 products stored. You're catering now not only for ovens, but also for air fryers, and you have things that nobody else basically sells, or conventional stores in our community don't sell, such as pot stickers. And I wanted to know, where do you see yourself in, like, since it was 2 years, I'm going to give it 2 years. Yeah, where do you see yourself in 2 years?
Basically me and my siblings maybe have a collab store where everyone can get everything in one space. I think that is an idea or something that I would love to see happen. For now, that is the closest dream right now, I'd say.
Then I have another question that I actually didn't ask you before. You see, usually, ladies and gentlemen, before the guest comes on board, I tell them roughly about what I'm going to be asking, how the interview usually goes. What I leave out, though, is the two questions. One, of course, being where you see yourself in X amount of years. And the next one, of course, being what would your words of advice be to those who, you know, are sitting at home that have dreams of their own, you know, they also want to engage with something. Maybe they're also mothers and fathers themselves that have solved problems for themselves. And I think, you know, maybe I can utilize this to start my own business. Or what would you say to them? What would you say to them to maybe encourage them to actually engage with entrepreneurship? What would your words be?
For me, it would be, if you have an idea, act on it. Don't let it hang there and say, oh, it's too much effort. This is going to happen. Just do it. Take the risk. If you feel it's a good idea, if you spoke to your creator and you are feeling good about it, make the effort, do it. It's hard work, but alhamdulillah, for me and my family, our ideas and efforts are paying off so far, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. I must tell the people, though, again, what's profound for me is not only that entrepreneurship has empowered you, of course, to get your own money, achieve your dreams, and go after your goals, but also it's taken more of a different role in your family or in your life, because entrepreneurship has essentially been there since you were a little child and up until now, and it's instilled values in you. So it's taken a way more broader approach in regards to what you do. But anyway, I'm done with the serious stuff now. I'm here to talk about food. This is Daanyaal Matthews. This is the food channel. Let's talk about now in regards to what you sell. And also, my interesting thing, or something I'm wondering, is how do you actually source these goods? So the only question I have, where some are asking in regards to do you make most of it yourself? Do you garner most of them from outside, or how does it work?
So there are a few products that we do make ourselves. A lot of the homemade things we do produce ourselves. A lot of it is sourced locally. So I again get products from small home businesses that supply me. So either they supply me, and then I also have some imported things as well. But most of our products are locally sourced and locally produced.
I must think your family must be importing stuff. Wallahi, we have Farhan. Farhan is laughing there by the side. You guys just love importing stuff. It's amazing. But I wanted to also out, like, in regards to the idea of sourcing these kind of things. Where did it come from? Because, again, it's not conventional for people in our community to sell pot stickers. I mean, a lot of the people don't even know what pot stickers actually is. Although Farida Luki on the WhatsApp just informed me, Chinese food, fish sauce, sushi. I don't know, is that dinner tonight? If so, bring it along to South, whatever I love to eat. But also some people are asking in regards to, do you deliver, or do they have to come to a physical store? How do they obtain your goods?
So we do have a walk-in store from our home, which is based in Ottery. So and then also we have a website that you can visit. And on the website, you can order and complete your order for delivery, or you can just pop by to collect it. So you can do everything online and then just pop by and collect it. So that is the options. We do deliver to most areas in and around town, which is same and next day delivery. So that is for convenience, especially with the cold weather. We got you.
No, that's amazing. Same day delivery.
Yeah, so depending on what time you place your order, and if it's in time before our courier collects, you get it the same day, otherwise the next day.
Interesting. Now I was thinking about that because usually orders samosas have to wait a day or something like that, but you can get it the same day with you.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And I had the samosas, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't certify anything with the Daanyaal stamp of approval if it wasn't good. Trust me. Those words would never come out of my mouth. If I don't like it, I'm not going to recommend it to anyone. But these are absolutely delicious. I mean, for me personally, my favorite on that board is obviously not the spicy Cajun nuggets. For those who are wondering, though, it's not really that spicy. I'm just really weak. My Rob didn't create me to eat those kind of spicy things. Alhamdulillah. But for me, the prawns, the panko crusted prawns, correct? Those are my favorite personally. And that's just because I think I have a thing for prawns and crusted stuff. It's just amazing. But I wanted to know in regards to how you operate and how you're sourcing and these ideas that come to your head. Is it just, do you follow trends in regards, you see what's trending and then go after that? Because what you do is not really usual in terms of like a store that stocks frozen stuff. Usually people in our community usually only stock the usual stuff, rotis, samosas, half moons, things of that nature. However, you've gone completely out of the park. First of all, the Chinese thing over there, that already took you away from the game. But you have a thing of doing over 200 stores. But also, what I noticed with you is also you have an eye for the market, because what you talked about there was air frying, and you have things that specifically work in air fryers. So you're actually keeping up to date in regards to like market trends or maybe household trends. So I wanted to know in regards to sourcing goods, how do you find out all of these things to know that, okay, I have to make air frying things now, I have to source this kind of different products?
Yes, definitely you need to keep up with trends. Social media is your best weapon. Research, not just what is trending here, check what is trending in other countries, and then you try to redo it over here. So you have to be on top of that. And then also, if I notice or think of something that might work, I introduce it and see how it goes. Sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time it does go. So that's basically what I do. It took me this long, get this amount of product, so it doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, it's hard work. And a lot of effort.
But you know what I love about what you say there? I know you like tell people it's hard work and all that kind of stuff. But for you, it almost seems rather natural. I mean, you basically solved your own problem. You thought that maybe I can do this for other people, make money out of it. You got your husband's credit card. You went out, you got your stuff, and you just keep on going on social media. Maybe just, I think what you describe is more just being a foodie, just loving different kinds of food.
Definitely a foodie. Definitely a foodie. Savory person. So yeah.
Same. I can't take desserts, man. I don't consider it real food. Although I don't like desserts in Ramadan. I could deliver a whole khutbah about that. But I'm gonna stay my tongue, keep my job, and not say any of that. But Raighaanah, we're actually reaching the end of the show. I know before the show you were a little bit worried. It's 20 minutes, Daniel, it's a little bit too long. No, it goes pretty fast once you start talking. But for all those people that are out there right now who are waiting, like this one individual here on WhatsApp is asking WhatsApp number, please. They want to know how they can get in contact with you, where they can source your stuff, and where they can see what you have. So why don't you enlighten our listeners there in regards to where they can find you?
Okay, so like I said, we're based in Ottery, we're in Manoa Road. Our full address and ping location is on our website, which is www.frozenfaves.co.za. You can email us on info@frozenfaves.co.za. Our WhatsApp number and phone number is 082 52 86 502. You can follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, at Frozen Faves.
Now, I was just typing all of that there. So if you want to know how you can get in contact with them, you can go onto our Facebook or our YouTube. You can check the video and you'll see it in the comments there. Let me check here. One person is trying to see if they got the number right. 082 5286. What is it there? 502. Congratulations, you got the number right. And with that, you can go and order some liquor food now. Alhamdulillah. But Raighaanah, I must say to you, shukran for coming on board. It's been fantastic. You know, the whole time we did this interview and your sister-in-law was sitting next to you, I was praying. I was literally praying. I did not say Farhana. When you told me your name was Raighaanah and she's Farhana, I was like, yo, there must be sister, but you guys are sister-in-laws. Alhamdulillah, our Rob works in mysterious ways. But shukran so much. What you brought on, not in regards to your food, which was absolutely divine. I thank you for bringing that along. But also just your enlightening about your upbringing and how entrepreneurship has affected you and how it has enabled you to go about all of these things, not only in terms of going out there and achieving the dreams, but also the moral and the work ethic instilled with you. It has been absolutely delightful. I'm sure I've learned a lot sitting here listening to your story, and I'm sure that there are people out there that are also really, really, really motivated by what you've said. And to the individual asking for name, please, it's Frozen Faves. Come on, Frozen Faves. It's Frozen Faves or CO.za. Go there and you can find it all out. But Raighaanah, shukran so much for coming on board.
Shukran for having me.
It's never a problem. You keep bringing food, I'll keep interviewing you. No problem.
Not a problem.
That brings us to the end of the daily grind. I know one person in the WhatsApp chat did ask in regards to the cryptocurrency episode where they can catch that. You can of course go on to the Voice of the Cape Facebook and YouTube, I believe, to check out the recording that I did in terms of a video format. You can go on there and you can check out all that information and catch up with whatever you missed. But that brings us to the end of the show. It's the end of the daily grind. I'll be back next week Tuesday for more. But up until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you there.
If you ever find yourself in a situation that requires legal advice, Sali and Sali Attorneys is the firm you need on your side. We assist